Good morning from Fort St. Lucie. This is Professor Tefero with the Leadership course, and we're looking at Lesson 14 today, which is the analysis of ethics in both business and your personal life. Ethics, of course, is a very personal thing, and a lot of people are given a good set of ethics by their parents. Generally speaking, your parents will tell you to be truthful, to be honest, and not to cheat and lie or steal. And if we are good sons and daughters, we will follow the advice of our parents. And if we're not, we're going to suffer the consequences. So, how does this relate to business and companies and even countries for that matter? Well, as far as companies are concerned, some companies have very high ethical standards, and other companies have moderate ethical standards. And a few companies have no ethical standards at all. Communicators, people who do telemarketing, very low ethics, if any ethics at all. In any event, what you're looking at here is an array of ethical approaches to business. You have to decide how ethical you're going to be and how much you will put up with unethical behavior in your workplace. If your workplace is unethical, you will feel very uncomfortable if you're an ethical person. So you will have to consider leaving that job and maybe taking less money somewhere else, but you'll have peace of mind, ethically speaking. So, how do people handle this? Well, basically, most companies have things called mission statements where they say all kinds of wonderful things. Our workers come first, and blah, blah, blah. And there's nothing that more important than the people who work for us. Wrong. In most instances, the most important thing for a company is the bottom line net profit on the quarterly reports. And the people who work for the company may or may not be important to them. They're only as important to that company as the amount of money they can produce to the bottom line. If you're producing lots of money for the bottom line, you're very important to your company. But if you're not producing a lot of money for your bottom line, if you're just an accountant or somebody who just works in the office, you're not really considered a valuable asset to the company, and you're the last in line to get a reward from the company when they make money. Consequently, it's the people who sell the most, people who bring the most value to the bottom line, generally speaking, people in charge of sales who are considered the most valuable assets by a company. Do these people have high standards of ethics? Some of them do, and some of them do not. I would have to generally say most of them do not, but there's still a substantial number who do. You will find that if a company has high ethical standards, people will tend to trust that company and buy more from them. Companies with low ethical standards that show you, a big juicy steak on the outside, and then when you put it in the oven, it turns out to be tastes like a football, and it's as tough as a leather shoe. So a company like that has low ethical standards, and consequently, people won't buy from that company again. That's called repeat business. Repeat business generally goes to companies that have higher ethical standards. So it's economically good to have ethics because you will make more money if you're ethical. If you're unethical, you will probably lose money in the long run. And that's basically the principle you should understand for ethics. Until next time, this is Professor Tefero from Port St. Lucie, wishing you a healthy night and have a good time. Take care. Bye-bye.